Hey, it's your girl Tayshia Williams here to do a video for you on how to silk press medium transitioning hair. So as you can see, I went in with my first flat iron, which is ceramic, just to see exactly what it would do on her hair. I was like, no, let me go in and try my other iron, my titanium iron, to see if it does more of what I needed to do on her hair texture. As a stylist of over 20 years, I still play around to see what works best with the texture that I'm dealing with. I never just say, oh, this is just it. So as you can see, I'm moving the iron really slowly because if you want the silk press to stay, you definitely have to do that on her hair. I was silk pressing her hair at, I think, 375. So your heat, I never silk press hair over 410. So the heat definitely matters. You don't want to burn anybody's hair. You want to save their curl pattern. So when you shampoo again, the curls come back and they're still healthy. That's a big deal when it comes to silk press. And for those of you all that really don't know what a silk press is, it is basically flat ironing natural curly hair. And I guess people would rate the best silk presses would be for it to stay for a long period of time and for it not to ruin curl pattern. So as you can see, I bring the iron through the hair one time because I think that if you do it a whole lot of times, you're definitely damaging the hair with heat. And typically that cannot be reversed. So all it takes is one time for you to flat iron your hair and not protect your hair with the heat protectant or with products that protect your hair and damage it. So it's a big deal when it comes to applying heat to natural curly hair if you want to maintain your curly styles as well. So now that you saw how slow I moved, I'm gonna speed up the video a little bit because I know y'all don't wanna be on here all day watching me do a silk press. I have to still curl it, and that's my most favorite part to watch and to do is to curl it. So as I'm going through her hair, I can think about conversations she and I had. She came to me as a relaxed client. I typically don't do relaxed clients, but I loved her spirit so much. I didn't do her relaxer. She was going to another hairstylist, and that hairstylist would do her relaxer, and in between, she would come to me until she fell in love with what I was doing with everybody around her that did not have a relaxer. So she was like, can my hair do that? I'm like, yeah, it can. So we began to transition her, and now she wears her hair curly. It's so crazy. It's shocking to me, actually. But she wears her hair curly, and it's all because she was exposed to being around other women with natural hair and seeing the versatility, and I don't know, it made her curious, right? So now I sped up the video, as you can see, so we can get through it and get to the end so I can do my curly part, which is so good. But making sure that this cuticle is laid, you start off with great products. Any silk press or any hairstyle at all always starts at the shampoo bowl. And so in the salon, I typically use Innersense organic beauty products. I use Giovanni products, and I use Seibella Products and also Cadence Taylor Organic Beauty. So typically my shampoos with silk presses are with Giovanni. They're Smooth Cure, not their Smooth Cure, that's Joyco. They're as smooth as silk, that's what it's called. I like that line from them, and they're a non-toxic line. I specialize in only using products that don't have harmful chemicals in them because they cause women especially health issues and health problems that we can definitely avoid if we just change what we're putting on our skin, which comes of course through hair products. So I love the result. It's always shiny, it's lightweight. I love a lot of moisture in the hair, but I don't like for it to be heavy. So it definitely does the job when it comes to silk pressing. So now she's all silk pressed out, and now the fun begins with the curling. So from doing hair for so long, I always change up like what side of the head I curl on. It's like a competition that I have with myself on, well, where do I start on the head to make this process faster, because I do one client at a time, and I'm really respectful of my client's time. So I want to finish it as soon as I can and stay within the time that I have allotted for each client. So it's always a race for me against my own self and my own time to see how long or how quick can I do this by where I start on the head. So today I started at the back and just went across the back, which typically is a quick technique, I guess. So as you can see, I'm curling. Let me get to that part. Let me talk about what's actually going on. So I'm going back behind it. I always like to put my curls in after I've silk pressed with the ceramic iron. This iron was an emergency iron. If you are a hairstylist or you do hair, you know what I'm talking about. One of my irons died on me, and there was a Sally's in the next parking lot, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need an iron. Oh Lord, is Sally's gonna have what I need? And so I took a chance and bought this one pass ion iron, and can I tell you, it really delivers, as you can see. So I love that as my ceramic option when it comes to flat irons, because they can be really expensive, especially the professional ones, which is typically what I use. So as you can see, the technique of curling with the flat iron, that's the only thing I curl with. I don't have any curling irons because I can control the curl better with the flat iron. It's fun to me as you grab it and just pull it out in what direction you want the curl to go. As you can see, all that body. Never get tired of seeing body and shine in a healthy head of hair. But yes, so as I go through this, I'll just let you watch and probably commentate as she is really talking to me. And if you all know me for real, I'm behind her chewing gum, chomping on gum, and talking back. But yeah, so what I just did with the towel, when you're flat ironing, sometimes the steam from the iron can get on the comb, and it can make the comb wet. And so I felt like the comb was a little wet. And of course, I don't want to touch anything wet to hair that I've just silk pressed. So that's why you saw me dry off the comb. So as you get to the sides, you aim the curls to the back, away from the face, if that's what they prefer. And so that's what I'm doing here on this client, angling the curls to the back. Oh, that's so pretty. I can't wait to touch another head of hair besides my own and Cadence's. Oh my goodness, I miss this. And for those of you that are watching, I'm not working currently. Due to the pandemic, I'm high risk. I have one lung, so I'm playing it safe until I feel like it's safe enough for me to return. But like I said, I have so much footage and video of being in the salon, and while I was in action, I did not have time to put these videos together. And so I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and make time. I've said I was going to do it, and I've gotten busy with creating Cadence Taylor Organic Beauty product line. And now I'm like, okay, now that everything is pretty much settled, my processes and procedures are in place with that, I can have a little bit of free time to do this for you all. So I hope that you're enjoying it. And if you are enjoying it, please subscribe to the channel Euphoric Essence Salon. I would greatly appreciate it if you would do that. Oh, it's so pretty. And something that I didn't mention, so in the silk press stage, I was taking like 1/2 inch sections. And as I go back and curl, as you can see, my sections are a lot larger. So it's basically 1 inch, I would say, I'm grabbing at one time to go back and curl. And as you can see, I'm not really touching the curls. The reason why is because if you touch the curls too soon without them cooling off, they don't last as long. If you're a client of mine, or if you've never been in my chair, my curls last because of that. They're like, nobody else's curls last. I don't know what they're doing. I'm not here to talk about what anybody else is doing, but I know for sure I don't touch my curls, and I move slow when I do the curls. It's not something I just throw in, so it definitely will last for you. you're at home and you're silk pressing, some tips I would have for you is just to, like I said, start with a good shampoo and conditioner, definitely non-toxic products that have great ingredients that give great results. And you can go on to Sally's and get that flat iron, the one pass iron. You can also get a blow dryer from there with a comb attachment. It will make it a lot easier. I didn't show the blow dry part on this. I'm unsure why, because that was in January. I don't remember why I didn't film that part. Sometimes I forget to press play, to be honest with you, or record. So you can go to Sally's and get a blow dryer. I can't remember the blow dryer that I have from them with the comb attachment, but make sure you have a heat protectant, and I used the light argan oil from Seibella. It protects the hair from, it has UV protection, anti-breakage protection, and it's a heat protectant all rolled into one. But it's very lightweight because I'm not into anything heavy, only products that penetrate the hair but don't weigh the hair down. So you can do it. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to me and I can answer your questions. Oh, that's so pretty. Just to think her whole head used to be relaxed, and now that everything is all natural, it's so much fuller. I was about to say, wait a minute now, what did I do with the camera? And it's just a beautiful head of hair. It's amazing when you take the chemicals away, what happens. And it grew longer. Her hair was actually shorter, relaxed. And when she decided to let it all grow off, is this the longest that her hair has ever been since I have been doing it. So it's just amazing. Hair is beautiful. It's beautiful. And as I thought to myself, this video is 13 minutes long. There's possibly nothing I could be talking about for 13 minutes. But I guess so. I forgot I can talk, especially when it's something that I love. So here we are with this last piece of hair. I like to lay down the flyaways with Innersense. They have an I Create, not their I Create Hold, I Create Finish, that's what it's called. To lay down the flyaways, and look how much body that has. As you can see, I'm still not really touching the curls. I don't really style hair. I feel like if the cut is good and you curl it, it's just beautiful, because I just want it to flow and fall naturally. So you'll never really see me taking a comb through hair, especially after curls. I'll kind of like move it around with my hands. I don't know. Maybe I feel like I'm messing up a masterpiece or something, but this is the end result, and I think that it's gorgeous. She was happy. That's all that matters. As I'm trying to show you this Innersense bottle that did not, the name or anything, it's just a white bottle. But that's the I Create Finish. Look at that. It's so pretty. As I chomp my gum. So subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be posting videos more frequently. And if you're on IG, go and follow me at Euphoric Essence and at Tayshiel_Williams, because I'm also a clean living, clean beauty coach. I can teach you how to live clean. All right, well, that's it, folks. Enjoy your day. Leave in the comments. Let me know if you liked it, if you liked the video, and share with your family and friends, okay?